Hey guys, it's John here coming to yet another Disney store review. Here I have for you today the deluxe singing Rapunzel. Retailing at the Disney store for around $30, she is dressed in her classic purple dress. She comes with many of her art supplies and she sings When Will My Life Begin. So let's jump right in and have a look at her packaging. So of course, continuing on with the deluxe singing dolls packaging, Rapunzel's box mimics our storybook like the others. Of course, we have some little decals that represent herself. So we have some scissors and some sewing kit things. We have a lizard there with a flower. Of course, since it's a storybook, it opens up. On the inner flap, we have some stills of some sequences seen when she sings When Will My Life Begin, and on the inner part where the doll and accessory is supposed to be, it looks like it's just a part of Rapunzel's tower. It looks like where they keep their dishes. At the back we have the doll itself with all her accessories and a little blurb saying her special gimmick, so magically complete Rapunzel's painting with cold water. On the side we have a little side profile of Rapunzel, and something I really like about it is that her hair connects with the outer frame. I think that looks really cool. I've told you guys how much I love this packaging. It's the best one I've ever seen Disney Store do. So now let's jump right in and have a look at the doll herself. So here is Rapunzel in all her glory, and may I say, the main reason I got her is of course to finish the collection thus far, but it's to also have this amazing accurate dress that she has on right now. But let's have a closer look at her face first. As you can see here, we have a new face mold for Rapunzel. Rapunzel is one of the princesses that always gets a new face mold every single year, and I think that's because they still haven't captured her likeness like the other dolls. I think the other dolls have very close representations of their characters, but Rapunzel thus far, still I don't think so. Here's a comparison with her last year's doll. I actually really prefer this model. So last year, 2013's version over 2014's version. As you can see, differences are especially her eyes. She's looking more straightforward with the newer version. Her lips are a slightly different color. I do like the lips on this one, but I think the eyes are what's just off-putting. I really like the side glancing eyes. I feel like the older version has bigger eyes as well, which of course for Rapunzel you need big eyes since her eyes were humongous. They still have the freckles in the same unison, so I think they really need to lighten them up or just sprinkle them everywhere like they have with Merida. Rapunzel doesn't have freckles that are that dark. Hair wise, slightly different. I think this one is more kind of boxed hair, so it may take a while for her to look actually good, like decent hair. While this one, since I've had her for a while, her hair is in a lot of better condition. It doesn't look as boxy or wavy since being kept in the box. They have the same length, so it goes down to about at the bottom of or close to their feet, so about 12 inches of hair. As you can see here, it's the same color, it's the same hair material, so it's all very soft, all very high quality, which I'm still happy about. Outfit, the main reason I got this is her outfit. As you can see here, it is incredibly accurate. She has her sleeves. The sleeves that I have on my previous one, I actually had to sew on myself, which was a pain in my butt, but I like that she has these sleeves sewn on when you purchased her. Something different about it though is that the sleeves or the shoulder parts aren't as puffy as the older ones. As you can see here, they're quite flat. And the sleeves themselves looks like they're sewn over it, not under it. I would have preferred under, but what can you do? She has a design going on her bodice, which isn't completely accurate. I looked up images of Rapunzel's bodice, and it's mainly just purple like this older version, and she is missing the lace at the top, but the bottom half of her dress is quite well done. She has the little detailings that go down the frame of her dress, and that goes all the way around, which I'm really happy about. Of course she doesn't have shoes, she runs around without shoes in the movie, so that's accurate. So overall I'm kind of disappointed with her face, but the dress really makes up for it. I think they do a really good job with that. So now let's jump right in and have a look at her articulation and singing. Articulation wise, she has movement in the head, so rotation and tilt. On her right arm she has movement in her shoulder, elbow and wrist. On her left arm, which is her singing arm, she has movement in the shoulder, which goes out as well. Nothing in her elbows and wrists a little bit. If you twist it at a certain angle though, she will start singing. Legs, she has hip joints, she has knee joints, so rubber click knees, which don't do much, and she has nothing in the feet, unfortunately. So now let's have a listen to her song. So of course that's the talented and lovely Mandy Moore singing. They did a really good job getting her voice. It would have been a lot easier than someone like Aurora, of course, since that's a recent movie. They would have copies of her singing without the background music. Of course she has the speaker at the back. That's a Love Heart speaker like all the other dolls. Hers is covered up a little bit since she is wearing a shirt. So unlike Ariel, it is covered up, which is nice. So now let's jump right in and have a look at Rapunzel's accessories. So here we have Rapunzel's accessory, and I have to say she comes with a great range. As you can see here, she comes with a guitar that she uses when she sings When Will My Life Begin. We have Pascal. As you can see here, this is beautifully molded, beautifully done. This is of course the scene where in the song When My Life Begin, she's sewing a dress for him. Look at his face, it's so funny. It's definitely better than the one that came in the Wardrobe and Friends pack. We have her canvas, which is half painted of the sun, or the sunflower. And we have a stand for that. We also have a paint holder, which is able to connect to the canvas itself, which is really nice. We have a paintbrush for the canvas, and we have a little box, which is really awesome. This box is a lot better than the one that came in the Frozen Deluxe pack. It has nicely molded decals, and it can open, so you can store things in there. I really like the box. This is my first time trying out this gimmick. So apparently, if you use this paintbrush, you use it with cold water, you can paint on the canvas itself, and it will complete the rest of her artwork. So let's have a try. My first reactions, I'm dipping the paintbrush in some cold water. Oh, that's really cool. That's pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure once it dries, it should go back to normal, so you can do it over again. It's actually really cool. I like that. And the paintbrush, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it did make it look a lot bigger when you added some water, since it's just a sponge at the end. So there we have Rapunzel's painting. I think that's a really cool gimmick actually. Fantastic. So overall, I think this Rapunzel is a nice doll. I'm a little bit disappointed in her face sculpt and paint, but I really do think her dress, accessories, and her singing make up for it. She is well worth the $30 with everything you get, but I would really like to know which face sculpt do you guys prefer, the new one or the old one? Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye!